Hello everybody and welcome to my channel today. Today I'm going to be making a dessert, Black Forest Gâteau. So let's get started. So Black Forest Gâteau is just simply a cake. The term gâteau is a French term used to describe a sponge cake, lighter and fluffier than a denser cake like a torte. A Black Forest cake has a few components: chocolate cake, whipped cream, and cherry sauce or cherry filling. It's based on a German cake called Schwarzwälder Kirschtorten. I'm not going to say it again. Typically, a Black Forest cake or a Black Forest Gâteau is a layered cake, but today I'm going to turn it into a roulade. So it's going to be filled with cream inside the roulade, and then I'm going to add a cherry compote to it and some shaved chocolate. So it's going to be a little bit different than a traditional one. The equipment you'll need to make this cake includes the following: a sheet pan, mixing bowls, a sauce pot, parchment paper, a whipper mixer. The great thing about this recipe is it's flour free, so that makes it gluten-free. Preheat the oven to 360 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. Take 6 ounces or 175 grams of dark chocolate finely chopped. Melt the chocolate in a bowl, set over a pan of simmering water. Do not let the base of the bowl touch the water, as the introduction of water into the chocolate will cause it to seize and be unusable. 10 fluid ounces or 300 milliliters of heavy cream. While the cake bakes, whip the cream until it just holds its shape. 6 eggs separated. Whisk egg whites in a large bowl until stiff but not dry. 6 ounces or 175 grams of white sugar. Add egg yolks and sugar in a bowl and whisk on high speed for 2 to 3 minutes or until thick and creamy. Pour the mixture in the cooled chocolate and fold together until well combined. Gently stir in 2 large spoonfuls of the egg whites into the chocolate mixture to lighten the weight of the mix. Then fold in the remaining egg whites, being careful not to deflate the mixture. 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Lightly fold the cocoa in. Pour the mixture onto the prepared baking sheet and gently wiggle to even out the batter. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes or until risen and the top feels firm. On parchment paper, gently remove the cake from the pan onto the paper so the lining of the paper is on the top. Remove the parchment from the cake. With the short edges facing you, make a cut along it with a sharp knife going halfway through the cake. Spread the whipped cream, leaving a border of about 2 centimeters or 3/4 of an inch all the way around the edges. This will help to start the rolling. Place on a serving plate or board using a large wide spatula, seam side down. Dust with icing sugar. Once you've cooked your cake and you need to store it because apparently you might have some leftovers, the best way to store it is in the refrigerator for up to 1 week. Now, the recipe that I've read says to leave it on the counter covered for a day or two, but this recipe has dairy products in it, so I wouldn't store it on the counter for more than a few hours until after you're done serving it, and then you can put it in the fridge and store it. All right. As you saw, that did not go well. I have some ideas of why that might be. Could be the chocolate I used, which was a keto chocolate that has a different type of sugar, so that could have actually made the cake become a little bit more brittle and hard than than it would have if I used regular sugar. Outside of that, it's cake. It's still edible. It's just it's not pretty, or maybe it is pretty. I don't know. We'll see how it tastes. And you'll notice I have paired it with creme anglaise and a cherry compote. If you want to learn a quick lesson on making creme anglaise, which is also known as like a vanilla sauce or a custard, check out my short. It's somewhere on the channel. Anyway, let's see what this tastes like. It's cake, chocolate cake, and cherries, and vanilla custard sauce. It didn't look great. It didn't look like I was supposed to, but it's definitely passable. And it may not be a roulade, but it's a shingle cake. I just have to say that it's one of the challenges in making these videos is getting the timing right. I promise you, I don't fuck up my recipes this often in real life when I'm just making it without a camera, without trying to figure out how to shoot it. I'll get better though. In any case, you just take your failures and you turn them into something else. I hope you enjoyed this video today. And as always, have a wonderful day.